Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today we're going to be trying to go into another veteran boss. Not sure how this one is going to go, but we're still going to try it. And we're going to fight, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing these right, but the Komainu and the ShiShi for the Sunward Isles. Mainly, it's activate the corrupt Epicenter, but we do have to fight them. So we're going to be going in with Spirit the Vessel, Constance the Duchess, Reliquary the Commandant, and Celeste the Crystalline Herald. So I did spend pretty much everything I could to power them up. That's why the gold stash has dropped significantly. All of our equipment is at level 4. All the skills I will be using is at level 4. So Spirit's going to be going in with Nail Strike. I'm going to be using Piercing Slash while I can because a lot of the stuff in there has protection and it does higher damage than Nail Strike, Lacerating Cyclone, and Crippling Lunge. I also have the Thunderblade on him for plus damage, and we have Wayward Compass for plus crit, and it also helps with the scouting just to get there. Constance I'm going to be using in human form this time around, so we have Challenger's Reprisal to get the riposte on her, Noble Obligation, Castigate for a stun, and Feed the Beast to help her heal. And Feed the Beast will also get plus crit versus bleeding, which will help on everything but the bosses in there, which Reliquary also has something to put bleeding on, and so does Spirit. Then to help with the riposte, we have the Bent Blade and the Cracked Fencing Helm set, so she does mark herself so she is targeted more, and she also has plus accuracy and a few other things. However, the debuffs from all of this on the Bent Blade will not be going on to the Komainu and the ShiShi, if I remember correctly. She also has the mutated quirk from Vermintide, so her health is a lot higher than it normally is. And she also has some dodge and some protection, so we have that going for her. Reliquary is mainly going to be doing buffing with Rally the Troops, Iron Embrace, but I do have Perilous Ground and Strangled Horn should I need it, but once again, the bosses in here are pretty much immune to everything, so I'm not sure I can bleed them, pretty sure I can't blight them, not even sure I can move or debuff them. We'll see. Celeste is going to be our healer, so I have Amethyst's Head on her, so that's why it's Cleansing Crystals. I also have Protective Shells, so she has a Riposte Guard, and after that it's kind of just whatever. She also has Spike Stone for damage reflection, and we're just going to hope that's enough to take out the Komainu and the ShiShi because they can get very ugly very quickly if we do not take them out fast enough. Now, quick note, because I did not check the stagecoach, I guess before I ended the last episode, there was a navigator in there, so I grabbed the navigator. Enough said about that. Sometime soon in the future I will be playing around with them. I just kind of wanted to get this trinket from this area, so that's why we're not doing that immediately right now. A second note, since I said this in my last 2 or 3 episodes I believe, still not feeling great. So during this, I might take a pause or two to catch my breath, whatnot. It's getting better, but still not great. So, that being said, let's just get into this. And I forgot to change my audio over from my last game that I was playing, so there might have not been volume for that portion, or the correct one. We're going to disarm this with Celeste. Alright, I mean all of them can bleed, so I'm gonna get this going just in case I want to heal right off the bat. Piercing Slash. Oh, don't tell me that's gonna be a stun.
Balanced. Exposed to a killing blow.
I want to get this going right away. Probably should have done that on Reliquary because of the dodge there, but that's fine. Challengers, get the riposte going. Now 2 of them have it. Still gets me that Spirit there can talk. Now Spooky should go down to bleed. Let's rally the troops for attack up. Does that bypass guard? Huh. Wait. Something not working right. Guarded by... They're guarding each other because of Martyr. Let's heal.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Now, because I have 2 on that, let's do Feed the Beast, heal up a bit more. Piercing, let's get the Urie. Just stress reasons. Peerless Grounds again. Bend Reality. Hopefully he bleeds out. Or Constance gets to go.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
There we go.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So this is the thing I wanted for the boss, because that's going to give me some protection, and I think maybe resistance isn't dodge. I can't remember offhand. Gonna skip that. Okay, I need to get rid of the Onabi. So let's do Rally the Troop. One down. Because they do more damage if torch above 75. And they give that to everyone.
Back to the pit.
And now they're gone. Okay. Get riposte. And how's that feel, buddy? Weight of an ogre is the one that stuns. Okay. So that's what I need to watch out for. This does more damage. Let's go at you. I was hoping to take him out. And we'll heal Spirit. And then I suppose we'll take out the one that has 2 health. Heal off of him. That just leaves the one in the back. And I'm glad that missed. Up our damage again, not really that it matters. We'll just get stressed down because of the Canary's cylindrical box there, which is very, very nice. We'll heal Spirit here again, just because we can. So we've got a little bit of regain going on him. And Reprisal.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I think I have a Conquest Horn. I do need the deeds, however, that being said, we'll get rid of the busts. Shovel there, torch up, in the room. How you taunt me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna use the firewood, which I probably should, and I'm not gonna use the holy waters for this fight. Jubokko. Haven't fought him yet. I always run into the Jubokko when doing these fights, the boss runs. So, those of you who don't know, Death Tree. You can see the skeleton. Disheveled Tree. The branches are moving despite the absence of wind. How peculiar. This actually is something from, I believe, Japanese mythology. So we're going to approach the tree. Bloodthirsty Jubokko. Alright. So I want the damage reflection on her just because we're already going to mark her. Has protection, we're going to bypass that. Protective shells. Get the riposte, get everything we can. And Challenger's Reprisal. I believe that's a little bit of blight if it goes off. We're gonna keep that up. So a bit more damage reflection, bit more damage on her. Heal Constant, which will also heal Celeste. Let's do Noble. That way it's bleeding if I need it to bleed. Alright, I don't want him going forward or back, so let's go forward. Rally the troops for the damage. Let's lower any healing it receives because I think it can heal itself somehow. Oh, we need to re-up the guard. Reprisal. There we go. No, no. No, no, no. We can fix that. Overwrite the guard. And there's the bark coming off. Okay. So minus damage for one round, but it does have plus damage for the rest of the fight. But it did lose protection. We don't need to feed the beast, so let's just keep going with this. And it does have riposte also for the rest of the fight.
A singular strike.
Alright, that's not bad yet. Let's do this. Rally. Heal Spirit, just cause Blight. And this may be it, because on her turn, feed the beast. Or not.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
So these go to 5, so that's like 4,000. This is 5,000, that's still worth more. Actually, let's just do this. Let's get rid of the deeds. And the portrait. Jubokko down. Was not expecting that. How much bad's this? 1 and 3. We'll just let that ride. Then I'm gonna go right. Ooh, the Dorotabu. I don't like these guys. They can recover a lot. Alright, Hiki Crab first. Perilous ground to take it out.
The ground quakes.
Challenger's Reprisal. Now she's marked, she has the riposte, all that jazz. A lot of things can target him, so we're gonna do this. Or her. Funny that it's just like howling and she still gets the attack back.
Reeling, about to break.
Alright, let's see how this goes. You do not go down, however, I want this spiteful door Tabu.
Their formation
Before it burrows and it's impossible to hit and he starts healing. You rally the troops, get stressed down.
gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Heal up a tad. And take out you.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Just the Uriate left, which should not be difficult. There we go. Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
How we looking on stuff? So Blightstone actually wouldn't be bad to take back, considering, you know, I'm always complaining about not having Blight trinkets. And Blight chance would be decent. I don't think it's worth losing the supplies, so... Alright. Trap. 60, 80, 190. Let's de-stress on Celeste again. I wanted to do Constance there, but I don't think it was worth the chance.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Now the mediocre woodcuts are actually not even worth taking over even gold. Now this, I know we're not even like halfway through, so this is where it's like, do I want another major Omamori? Which would mean I'd have to get rid of something here. Yeah. I'm not sure what though. Could get rid of the miners. That might be the better deal. Or I could get rid of the key. Key might not be the worst thing in the world to get rid of right now, because it's just could give me loot. Unless I find a secret room, but what's the chances of that, huh? Okay, quirk. I mean, marked by the flock or martyr. Let's take the 50-50. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm going to take the gamble on that tree. But man, that tree screws me over so often. Alright, upper damage. Shogurus won't do much if I take out everything that they can buff. That's 12. Yeah. Well, I tried. If I take it out next hit, it won't matter. I figured they were getting reposed. Oh, the heal. A double heal. Darn. Well. And then do this. And we can perilous ground. Try to get him bleeding. Get the corpses close, or away, and then get them closer. Alright, take you out. There we go. He's actually gotten a little bit hurt. And we'll do Feed the Beast to heal a tad. There we go. Really? That did so little. I guess it's 50% protection, but... Healing a tad. And we'll take it out. Don't need to heal anymore. So swing. There we go. And I'm not going to get rid of anything.
So too will resistance.
She doesn't like this, but she likes this. Alright, let's try this. 25% protection until a camp. I've never actually done that one. She likes anti-venom, huh? Interesting. Alright, what can I do here? Let's take out the door tabu again. Up damage. Door tabu. And screw you, sir.
The horror.
At least the thing with the potential highest evasion or dodge is gone now. So, let's go with the Urie. That'll be the stress. Don't need to heal, so take her out. Yeah, we can just up damage, because that'll de-stress us too. The one thing I do like about keeping her in human mode, she's very easy to keep de-stressed, like under control, not ravenous. Go for this little thingy. I'm pretty sure I can take out the Kappa there pretty quickly. Oh, you got Spirit.
Weakened. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Alright, there we go. And there we go. Taking what I can.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So I was planning on using this. How far have we gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I remember right, it's like over here. And it's just like protection to whole camp. I'm not too worried about that. Melee skills. What do I have otherwise? Nothing I'm too worried about for on the boss. So, quite honestly, let's do this. Just so I can bring back more stuff.
The battle may yet be won.
So reinforced crystals plus protection plus damage reflection. No one here has a nighttime ambush, so Hornblade. Then let's do quick focus so I get the heal and the speed on Spirit. And then let's do attrition doctrine so everyone gets the minus stress plus healing plus protection for 6 battles. Then, gonna use this. Gonna trade out the 1 Omamori I have for this. We're gonna go this way. And what's in the pack? Nothing. I don't think I'm going to get to the boss in those 6 fights, by the way. I was just clearing up room. As much as I want to get rid of the Doratabu. Hiki Crab first. Peerless Ground, minus dodge. Nah, let's do this. I got a little bit of a plan. That ups her minimum damage and puts a damage reflect on her. Then, since I don't need healing, it's Reality Bend. Hit him, lower his healing if I can. Might need to heal Spirit, especially with that Blight, because screw the Doratabu. Like, legitimately screw this thing. I don't like them. Second least favorite enemy in the Sunward Isles. Yes, second least favorite. There is something I dislike more. And it won't come until champion levels. Oh, I used it. That's why I dislike it. So, plus protection. I thought the dodge went up on it too. Maybe not. But yeah, now it's got plus protection. A significant amount. Now it's going to heal like every action it does. I'll actually let you guys see that. Ghost exposes itself. Plonk the ghost. I mean, that's what I would do.
Beyond one's limits.
Alright, take out Tabu, the Kosa Obake. So hits me for 1, heals for 9. Can hit it for 4. Thankfully I have armor piercing here, so it shouldn't be so bad.
Masterfully executed.
Do these stack? They do not stack.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Well, I know what I'm taking. It's 10,000 gold right there. I can also do this, so I can grab those. Because that's 1,600, it's worth a lot more than the Onyx.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Actually, I might make it, because I remember needing to go down here. We'll see. Oh, do I take the risk? Because I know what this trap is. I'm going to do it. I want the Sunward Isles trinket. Hell. So you saw that big spider. Sorry for the arachnophobes there. But if that big spider hits you, it initiates a fight. And if you fight it, it has a very high chance of dropping Sunward Isles trinkets. I'm not sure if they're guaranteed, but from my experience, it has like a 90% chance of dropping 1, if not 2 to 3 Sunward Isles trinkets. And we'll do this to not waste them, even though it's only like 2 rounds. I don't think I'm gonna get to the next room with that. Do want the deeds. Do want the deeds. There's blockages though, or obstacles. So get there with what I have. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of anything. Probably should have gotten rid of the boss, but whatever. Hey, an Icinade. Bandages may be helpful, I think. Alright, Oni. Get rid of the little things first, then get rid of him, otherwise this gets a lot more ugly. Let's get you out of stealth. And then just... I didn't think that would take him out, I just wanted the riposte in the mark. So I wanted him going at her, but whatever. Okay, that's everything down but the Icinade. Okay. Nail Strike. I mean, it does have 20 dodge, let's get rid of that. Really? Okay. I mean, 70% debuff resistance. Have a chance at stunning it. Chance.
Impressive.
Spirit is just like ripping everything to shreds, man.
Prodigious size alone does not
Barbed wire.
sharpened blade.
Alright, let's go for it again. Well, dang. Quest location right there. Alright, cool. And I don't think I can do anything with this. I can try for a quirk. I don't remember what quirk this gives you. Warp Engineer removed. I'm alright with that. Hey ho oh. De-stress heal. Thank ya. Alright, so we got one fight on the way, which is actually perfect. So got 2 battles left on my big buff. Who do I want it on? Is there anything big on you I don't want to lose? No. Hey Spirit. Have fun, buddy. It's either so this is either gonna be a new quirk, which is gonna be really cool, or a buff. I was kind of hoping for the quirk. 15 armor piercing until camp, which is still gonna be super freaking helpful. Or Hiki crabs through this fight. At least I surprised them. So, I mean, it could be worse. I'm gonna try to bleed them all that way. Constance can just feed the beast whenever she needs to. If I take this one out, at least it bleeds out. Okay. And Challenger's Reprisal, so they go at her if I can help it. I mean, she's hitting them a lot harder than they're hitting her.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright. Let's get rid of this one.
Annihilated.
Now is when we up damage. Get rid of you. Oh, the stun.
The blood quickens.
Another one down. And as much as I would like to heal a little bit before the boss battle, we'll do this. Alright.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Doing that. Since the boss is right there, we'll take this. Take those. And be on our merry way. In we go. I'm gonna pop this if I need them, otherwise I do want to stash them. So I'm not gonna focus, but minus damage received, minus damage received. Komainu ShiShi. As you can see, they can really only be debuffed because 220% resistance on everything. And debuff, that was what I did. I hit this one plus 6% damage. Yeah, that's why you want to take them out kind of quickly. Plus 12% damage. Iron Embrace, so plus flat damage and the damage reflection. And we're going to guard Rotlinski.
Decisive.
And even the riposte does plus damage, so we really do not want to be hit.
Well struck.
And damage reflection, evidently. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Alright, Iron Embrace her again. And that's a thing that's gonna pop later. We're gonna reality bend. Doesn't matter really who I hit, so I don't need to heal quite yet. 24, 18.
That devastating blow.
It just keeps ramping up. Oh boy. I didn't realize damage reflect would get them the plus damage too. And I've never taken them out simultaneously like this. Usually when I fight them, I'll take one out and then I'll take out the other. Which then makes the other slightly more terrifying. But they don't have dodge, so that's why I'm not using Stranglethorn. I could minus the accuracy, but whatever. I'm not gonna stun them, and I'm not gonna shuffle them, so Cascade's kind of worthless here. I don't need to heal, so we're just gonna keep with Challenger's Reprisal. 48 and 48. At least they're not hitting her very hard, but that's stun. 48, 60. I can't get rid of that, so what we're going to do is just go for this Komainu since it's almost down. 17 crit. Owie. Alright, getting rid of you.
Their cursed champion falls.
So now buff for 78% damage. And this is where things get spicy. So I can get it plus crits received. We'll go for that. Get rid of that. Cleansing Crystal, heal yourself. So if I remember right, he gets more actions now. But at least he doesn't get more damage received or anything like that. Rally the troops. Alright, let's get 15 damage on him, shall we? And there is a fun little trick that you can do to like bleed and blight them, but it takes a lot of setup with the Kraken Slayer. So that's why I didn't do it, is like, one, I don't think I have the correct characters at the right levels to do it.
Precision.
And two, like, if you don't get the setup just right, things go downhill very, very quickly. Oh, is a damage reflect actually going to get him? I wanted to do the finishing blow.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
So, one of the reasons I wanted to do this was I knew it was going to give me a blueprint. It actually gave me 2. All the better. It also gave me, I guess the ninja scroll was not, I thought this was just for anyone, but ninja scroll for the silent on melee hit. There's 4 different chances to do 4 damage, so that's why it's written that way. I have a 20% chance each to do 4 damage. So if all those proc at once on doing a melee hit, I will do 12 additional damage. And if none do it, I do 0 additional damage on a melee hit with the silent. That's why that's written that way. For those of you curious why, on melee hit, deal 4 damage times 3. The Koban is 36,000 or 3,600 gold. So that's awesome. Definitely taking that because extra money. Keen Naginata for the Hellion. So that's a very big, you hit a target at 100%, you take a target down at 100%. Because plus 100 crit if against a target above 100, but then you will not crit them again. It also lowers your damage if they are above 100% health, but then you get your damage back if they are below that. What do I want to get rid of? Because things do not stack correctly. Obviously the Koban's worth more than that, but I thought I had more supplies on me. I guess I dumped them. So let's do this. So money goes over here. Heirlooms, heirlooms. I do need to use this here, so I don't really have a choice. Guess I can do this. I am taking these back no matter what. I can do that. And that was a lot easier than I thought it would be, all things considered. And fungi gone. So on top of all that, I also got the Conqueror's Masakiri, I think it's Masakiri for the Warlord, plus 15% damage, minus 10 dodge, minus 2 speed, and then buffing attacks. And then the Stone Power, which is plus protection, and then plus protection when attacked by yokai. So all in all, about 28,000 gold, which is really good. And all the trinkets and blueprints I brought back. Everyone is still at the level I brought them in at. Spirit got Vertigo, which is kind of whatever for him. Yokai Slayer, Observant on Constance, and Hardened Noggin on Celeste.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
So, influence from the Isles. The state has decided to entrust a modest amount of seals to you. Each seal denotes a small amount of authority. You can view the total Sunward seals from the district panel. Sunward seal plus 50. Once again, for those of you who don't know, that's essentially for blueprint stuff, making the districts. Which is why I made a little bit of a deal about that before. The one that I really like is the Red Seal ship that I now need a little bit more for. That being said, I get 13 more busts. I can make the Warpstone refinery so I can have Warpstone on hand when I need it, which will be really nice. but I'm going to keep those on hand for other things, because I would really like to start building some of the ribbon stuff, particularly after I get the warpstone, that is. I suppose this doesn't have to be it after, but the Kraken Society one. So ribbon effect plus resolve experience. So I can level people up faster once I beat all the bosses in Apprentice. So that'll just help me get through Apprentice faster. No one new in the stagecoach, unfortunately. But that's kind of to be expected at this point, because I need to upgrade it a bit more. The Jui Siri are available, but seeing as how that went well, when I have a little bit of spare time between like, hey, none of these trinkets or anything look too good, I might start dipping my toes into the courtyard just to get stuff out of it, just so I can get the Baron out of the way and not have a lot of curses on hand, because personally, I don't like the Crimson Curse. I know how it can be really used to my advantage. I don't like it. Just straight up, I do not like the Crimson Curse. Unless I see something else that I really want. All things considered, I'm happy with where we're getting so far. And then I do think that'll be it for this time. So it really helps out the channel if you like the video, if you liked it. Dislike if you dislike it, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.